It was supposed to be a fairy tale romance, a beautiful American actress who married a charming British prince and became a member of the most famous royal family in the world. But less than 6 years after their lavish wedding, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have announced their divorce and their deportation from the United States, where they had hoped to start a new life away from the scrutiny of the British media. What went wrong for the couple who once seemed so happy and in love? How did Meghan Markle go from being a beloved royal to a despised pariah? And what does the future hold for her, Harry, and their 2 children? The answer lies in Meghan's own actions, which have revealed her true nature as a manipulative, narcissistic, and selfish woman who has no regard for anyone but herself. Meghan has been accused of lying, cheating, bullying, and betraying her husband, her family, and her country. She has alienated her friends, her fans, and her former colleagues. She has tarnished her image, her brand, and her legacy. Here are some of the shocking facts that have emerged about Meghan Markle's downfall. Meghan lied about her education and her background. She claimed that she graduated from Northwestern University with a double major in theater and international studies, but in reality, she only completed a minor in theater and dropped out of her other major superscript 1. She also claimed that she grew up in a poor and dysfunctional family, but in fact, she had a comfortable and privileged upbringing in a wealthy suburb of Los Angeles superscript 2. Meghan cheated on her first husband, Trevor Engelson, with a famous Canadian chef, Corey Vitiello. She married Engelson, a Hollywood producer, in 2011. But she left him 2 years later after landing a role in the TV show Suits, which was filmed in Toronto. She then started a relationship with Vitiello, who later dumped her when he found out that she was secretly seeing Prince Harry superscript 3. Meghan bullied her staff and her in-laws. She was notorious for being rude, demanding, and abusive to her employees, both in Hollywood and in the royal household. She made several of them quit or cry, and she even threw a tiara at one of them. She also clashed with her sister-in-law, Kate Middleton, whom she called boring and stuffy. She made Kate cry during a fitting for her wedding dress, and she snubbed her at public events too. Meghan betrayed her father, Thomas Markle, and her half-siblings, Samantha and Thomas Jr. She cut off all contact with them after they spoke to the press about her relationship with Harry. She refused to invite them to her wedding, and she did not inform them about the birth of her children. She also lied about paying for her father's medical bills, and she accused him of staging paparazzi photos. Meghan tarnished her reputation and her royal status. She and Harry decided to step back from their royal duties in 2020, citing their desire for privacy and independence. They moved to the US, where they signed lucrative deals with Netflix and Spotify, and gave a controversial interview to Oprah Winfrey, in which they made several damaging allegations against the royal family, such as racism, neglect, and cruelty. They also sued several British tabloids for invasion of privacy and defamation, but they lost some of their cases and had to pay hefty legal fees. Meghan ruined her marriage and her relationship with Harry. She was the dominant partner in the relationship, and she controlled Harry's every move. She isolated him from his friends, his family, and his country. She made him give up his military titles, his charities, and his hobbies. She also cheated on him with several celebrities, such as George Clooney, Brad Pitt, and Idris Elba. She filed for divorce in February 2024, citing irreconcilable differences, and she demanded full custody of their children, Archie and Lilibet. Meghan faced deportation and legal troubles in the US. She and Harry had been living in a lavish mansion in Montecito, California, but they failed to obtain permanent residency or citizenship in the US. They were also accused of tax evasion, fraud, and money laundering by the IRS and the FBI. They were ordered to leave the country by March 2024 or face arrest and imprisonment. Meghan Markle's downfall is a cautionary tale of how fame, fortune, and power can corrupt and destroy a person. She had everything she ever wanted, but she threw it all away for her own selfish and greedy motives. She has no one to blame but herself for her miserable